Alright guys, what's going on? We're back here, we got the Wahoo, Kingfish, and Tuna in the cooler. Gotta get them filleted and we're gonna get in the kitchen, so let's get to it. We're gonna start off with the Wahoo because that cooler's not too big and we transported from the boat, so we're just gonna try to get this done before it gets hot. But it's kinda, Wahoo are really not that hard of a fish to fillet. Kind of just down the back, right here, along the body. Oh man, I can't wait to eat this tonight, guys. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Nice slab of meat, dude. This tonight is gonna taste amazing. Not too bad of a filet W with a little meat, but nothing crazy. Same thing here. Cut along the fin. Back, just gonna take my knife, run it down. Like I said, great thing about Wahoo, especially when they're bigger, they're not the hardest fish to fillet. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at those slobs of meat, dude. That right there is gonna be a lot of dinner tonight. We're gonna get to the skinning process, and we're gonna take out the bones because I don't like my fish with any bones. All right guys, we're on our second side. We just brought in the first one. We'll show you guys in the kitchen how much meat we actually got. Just wanted to get it on ice, since it's literally like probably 100 degrees out today. Did not want to take chances that this meat going bad, you know. I kept one long. We're gonna use this for sushi later, probably. Then I got a bunch of little small ones we chunked up because we had to go around the gaff shot. So yeah, see you guys, we're gonna get the next one up. Let's get the Kingfish out of here. Got the king here. Kind of gonna be the same as the Wahoo. Come straight down, back, for my knife. Just down like that. Just kind of feel the bones. Go all the way up. And then, I do the same exact thing. Just kind of go straight with my knife. Slide my knife all the way through. A little meat on there, but nothing crazy. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Get the tuna here. I'm gonna show the tuna. I'm a mom behind the camera. We appreciate her helping out. We get a nice little tuna here. Tuna just go around, carve like that. Around the back here. Their skins are not gonna go up the spine. I'm gonna run my knife. Like, nice size blackfin though. It's gonna taste good with the Wahoo. Not too bad. We left barely any meat on there. Yeah, that's honestly almost as good as it's gonna get. And we were going pretty fast too, so that's the meat right there. We're gonna fillet that. I'll show you guys. We're gonna get two nice strips of meat here for sushi or something like that. Got the two fillets right here. I'm gonna skin them. Actually, a good amount of meat off this tuna. It's a decent sized little blackfin. It wasn't completely tiny. It's a perfect. Yeah, obviously they get bigger, but definitely not small enough not to eat. I'm just gonna go like, all right guys, look at that bloodline. Problem with tunas is, man, they have such a big bloodline. But these are the nice, you know, that's a nice meat right there. It's good, really good for sushi.
Now that the fish are filleted, let my dad get you guys into the Wahoo recipe. Can't wait to show you guys.
So we caught a couple different fish. So we're gonna be a little bit unique. We're gonna make some Wahoo and we're gonna make some Kingfish, but we're gonna do a unique recipe for both. I hope you enjoy. Some of the sides that are gonna go with the fish. We're gonna start with some blistering green beans, but they're being blistered my way of blistering. And so what we're gonna do is, got some green beans here, and I prepared them a little bit by giving them a very short boil. So a little bit boiled. They're not fully cooked, but they're just a little bit cooked. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry them up. Not too much oil. Nobody wants a lot of oil, so we're just gonna fry them up like this. Let me bring this to a heat here. So we're gonna go ahead and, you can see we put some oil down. I'm waiting for it to kind of heat up a little bit. Let me just take the heat up a little bit more so we can speed this along. Get the pan nice and oiled up. We didn't overdo it, but you definitely want to give it that little fried flavor. of the blister. Okay, we're gonna add the green beans slowly into the hot oil. A little bit more oil to the top. And then give it a little stir. Make sure it's all nicely oiled up a little bit. And now we're gonna let it kind of just cook a little bit in the oil here. Okay, now we've been kind of sizzling this or blistering these green beans for a little while. I want to say I've been running it and flipping it around for the last 10 minutes. Now I'm gonna add a little garlic. And really, there's no amount of garlic exact that you want to put. It's really up to taste. I like a lot of garlic. But you obviously do not have to put a lot of garlic. But you will see me put a lot of garlic because I like garlic. And get everything touching that garlic. Alright, we'll add a little bit of the soy sauce now. Again, there's really no right amount. It's a question of what you like. Sometimes you could start with a little bit, taste it along the way. If you want to add a little bit more, you're welcome to do so. I'm adding probably about 4 or 5 teaspoons of soy sauce. It's coming out slow. I'm using the low sodium, but you don't have to. And I'm using the cheap one. If you want, you could get the more expensive one, whatever floats your boat. And once you do that, you got to start really flipping it around, because as we go on now, we're going to start seeing your beans kind of get a little bit of a crust, the garlicky soy sauce crust, and that's really the blister, or at least that's my blister. All right, so now, I mean, the smell is absolutely amazing, and you could cook it longer than this. I don't like to overcook my vegetables too much, and I don't really want to burn out kind of my garlic. So I'm basically about done, and then we're going to kick in next to the fried noodles. Noodles right now. We'll kind of do this fast. Not going to take too much time here. Now we're going to start with the kingfish. So we took a couple of pieces of the kingfish and I cubed it like this. And I'm going to show you this little nifty recipe. Just a little oil on the bottom of the plate, not too much. And we're going to use some garlic butter. And the garlic butter is great. If you've never seen it, it's fantastic. Most grocery stores have it. And it's basically what it sounds like. It's garlic butter. Now this is a lighter way to make it. Of course you could bread it, and otherwise I prefer not to. I'm not making a lot of it because we have a lot of wahoo. We're gonna start adding a couple flavors of lemon and some pineapple. We'll add a little bit of salt. A little pepper. Again, this is just a question of flavor. And again, mix it up. And we're going to put a little pineapple juice. Give it that kind of that Hawaiian flavor. I just love the way the citrus kind of blends with the fish. You never tried this with your kingfish? It really adds a nice flavor to the kingfish. And this is really meant as a side near the wahoo. But that pineapple gives it a little bit of a sweet flavor. I love it. Love the way it kind of interacts with the king. I'm going to show you a quick garnish that we're going to use for the fish tonight. So It's basically some pineapple. So we got some slices of pineapple, a little bit of oil. Heat it up a little bit. And then we're going to slowly saute the pineapples. And this gives it that really good sweet flavor. All right, now we just flipped over our slices of pineapple. And we're gonna add a little soy glaze to it, give it a little flavor. And this will be part of our garnishment, which you'll see in a few minutes with the wahoo. A little sweet soy glaze. If you haven't tried this stuff, you do not know what you're missing. This is the best. So, I'm gonna give every pineapple just a little flavor. I'm gonna stir this together, but I like to know that every pineapple has touched the soy glaze. All right, it's time to make our wahoo, and I'm only gonna slightly sear it. I want to add a little flavor for the coating on the outside, but we cut them into pieces like this. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely love this fish. So here's how I'm searing it. Little soy sauce, and put it in a bowl. And then we're gonna put a little Worcester sauce. Just a shot. I want the flavor. Again, this is just a coat because we are making this really, it's gonna be almost sashimi grade. And then a little oyster sauce. Trust me, when you sear with this stuff, you will absolutely love it. And then we're gonna stir that up. And we're gonna dip each piece generously in the sauce. Get the glaze on all sides. We're gonna put it on. It's not gonna be on very long. We gotta turn it over in about 15-20 seconds each side. I don't wanna cook it, I just wanna sear it. Careful with the oil. I won't put too many on at the same time because I want to be able to control it well. Here is the final. Essentially, we have our bed of fried noodles underneath, the wahoo. I added a little sesame to the wahoo, the pineapple garnish, the green beans, and everyone's gonna try a little piece of the kingfish.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and we'll catch you in next week's Barjacks YouTube video. Take care, guys.